What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 48 of Laying in the Fairway. Today is Thursday, March 21st. Let's get it.
Hey, Stu.
What's up, Ken Dog? How you doing,
Not
bud?
much, man.
Happy spring, man. Spring. It's
Spring's
here.
here. Got a little sunlight. I could
It's
feel
fucking
the depression leaving
nice.
my body this
I
weekend.
know, right?
It's back this week because I'm back at work, but there was a split second where I felt happiness. It was great. Was that on
Yeah.
the golf course? I think you played golf this weekend too.
Yeah, man. I played on Sunday. I got out there. It was cold and windy. It was a little colder and windier than I thought it was going to be, but no, it's just good to get out there, man. I sucked. I was so bad. I First hole, I missed about 10-foot birdie putt. Just missed it. I was like, I don't want to start off with a birdie. That's bad luck. And it all went downhill from there. So I wish I would have made that birdie because I really could have used it.
Yeah.
I got up stone cold topped my tee shot on two. I showed up about 3 minutes before our tee time though. So that, I don't know, it took me about 7, 8 holes to really kind of get in the groove of it. But no, it was good, man. Back nine was a lot cleaner. But uh, yeah, I think I'm still recovering a little bit from St. Patrick's Day too. Had a little bit of the jitters.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Ate a lot of corned beef and cabbage. Drank a lot of Guinness on Saturday, and
Nice.
yeah, so I had
Yeah,
to
it's a
kind
tough
of
game.
power through that. At the turn, I had a hot dog and a couple Miller Lights. That's like
That'll
my
get you straight.
baseline, I think. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
baseline. And so
Did you have any Miller Lights on the front?
no, no.
Oh well. I mean, come
Yeah,
on, man.
I know, man. I was like, I'm gonna take it easy today. And then that was stupid.
Well, yeah, you got to take it
I
easy,
should
but
know better.
you take it easy for sure on the Sunday round.
Yeah,
Well, I will say actually, I did the same thing. I wait. You got to have a Miller Lite available in the cart, ready to
yeah. I
roll
didn't.
on ice. Got to have at least two for the front nine. If you're jittery, you just get the one down and then you're good. And
Yeah,
then you chug a couple waters, get the sunlight, uh, feel feeling better. Um, but I do like to start out sober, and
yeah,
if you birdied one, then you can't drink until you bogey a hole. You know
yeah,
what I mean? You got to see if you're gonna play good, and then if you're not, you either just start drinking, or you just go full drink right away, ease into it. But so not a huge deal to not drink on the front, but
yeah. I think if I would have showed up more than 3 minutes prior, I literally walked out my car, threw my shoes on, and was on the first tee. It was that fast. So I think if I would have
yeah,
been able to like do more
yeah,
than
that's a
just
tough one.
pay, uh,
Yeah, well, that's where your
yeah,
playing partner has to
I
have a
know.
couple cold ones ready to roll.
Yeah.
He failed you.
I think on the eighth hole, he had a warm one in his bag and threw it to me. And so I uh I threw that down. That was a rough one. But I
Yeah,
think
warm beer
then
on a Sunday.
the Glizzy and the Millers at the turn, I was back. I was ready to go after that. So no, it was just good to get out there, man. I think I realized before Hicks vs. Hacks, and then definitely before June when I get into member guest time, I'm just not naturally gifted anymore. I
Oh
can't
hell
just take.
no.
I haven't swung a club since. I haven't even touched a club since November. So
Yeah, it's
I
tough.
was like, I'll be fine, and I wasn't. I mean, I shot 88. Eh,
I shot
with that.
88. Not to the point of my first outing,
Okay.
couple like last month or whatever, or
Yeah.
yeah, some
So I
time
mean,
ago. I think
it
it was
could have
like
been
3 months ago.
worse.
Yeah,
Yeah. I had a triple in there. Um,
yeah.
that killed me, man. I was 100 out, par five, hitting three, and I was like, oh, just a nice smooth 56. And boy, did I skull fuck that thing over the green into somebody's backyard. So that's when it all kind of started falling apart on
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Now it's good to get out there though, man. But I definitely need to I need to go to the range or something. That's what it was. Like I was putting really well. Chipping was fine, besides a couple of shots, but I mean, it was just like the inconsistency. My long game was tough. It was real tough. So
Nice.
yeah, we played with a guy though. I'd never played with him. He was a stick, but he had his kid out there, and that gave me his 4-year-old son, and he
Oh
was
no
just running
shit.
around having a blast. And every couple holes, he'd bring his putter and a couple balls to the green and just blast them around, and that gave me motivation. Like get mine out there, I think,
Yeah. I
because it
think at
really
the
wasn't
time.
that annoying. Like it was just a kid running around. Like we all talk and are loud as shit anyways when we play. It's not like we're fucking pros, so it really
Right.
wasn't that bad, So I think I'm gonna try to do that. Maybe take him out for 9. He was saying like he has fun just riding around the cart with me. I was like, all right, well,
Yeah.
there we go, there we go.
Yeah.
So that should get me out more. But yeah, man, I think the key is gonna be hitting the range for sure. Y'all had
Yeah.
a big golf day
Oh
Saturday,
yeah.
didn't
We
you?
had a we
How
had
many
a
tee
full
times you
on
guys
we had
have?
a
Like
full
five
on
or six?
outing. I think we
Yeah,
had 20 people. We had 21 people. We had a floater.
nice.
uh which it was, there was no issue. Luckily, like, dude, the course wasn't that packed for some reason. Or maybe it was packed, but it was like moving. We
Yeah.
played in like 4 hours. Like, we played,
Wow.
we played captains, but it was moving for Prince William on a Saturday. Like, I don't know if they like finally started spacing out the tee times, or if like fall, was it's not still preseason, I guess, technically. Maybe we don't
Yeah.
have the full guys out there, but it was
Maybe.
it was great. Like, we were moving. I mean, we started at 10 a.m. So like, yeah, we had the rover, and I guess,
Yeah.
one of the groups was playing with or a couple of, he kind of like switched. So we had a couple fivesomes, or one fivesome with multiple groups at any given time.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it was fine. It was great. So yeah, it was sick. It was, it's always funny though when you have 20 people show up. You get to the parking
Mhm.
lot. You got like 15 minutes. People were taking Irish car bombs in the park.
Nice.
It's like
Nice.
nothing like getting
Celebrating the
your
holiday.
Saturdays. Nothing like getting your Saturday going with 9 a.m. car bombs. But get a couple cocktails in. Nope, not a single person was at the range, I don't think. It's so funny. It
Nah.
used to be you'd go to the range before, and now it's just, yeah, I'm gonna hit the bar cart for a second.
Yeah.
Um, but
That's what I needed.
it's funny, man. We had a guy fly. Our buddy Corey flew in from Boston. Like, it was a big
Awesome.
weekend. Yeah, Boston,
Yeah.
Boston. And so, but it's funny. Like, so we got 20 guys, and you like barely say hi to everyone. Then you're off and you're in your group, and you don't see anyone for 4 more hours. Like, it's kind of you like, it's sweet knowing you
Yeah.
have like the group of dudes, but you don't really play with. I don't know. It's always kind of cracks me up. But and then you get, when you're done with 18, everyone's just hammered, and then you see everyone in the parking lot. So it's just like there's like this like time warp of like sober seeing everyone in the parking lot, and then just hey, I love you, man. Oh, good to see how'd you play? Oh, like shit, no way. Not again. Like,
That's
and
hilarious.
it's like, yeah, we whooped so and so's ass, but I don't, and like, so it was awesome though. We stayed in the parking lot, lucked out. So there's like no parking lot there, or like there's like half parking lot, then half gravel, and we all parked in
Yeah.
the gravel. And some dumb motherfuckers parked like, created like, we were in like a 2 car row, right? So the next
Yeah.
row has to be like way back, so you can pull out. Some motherfuckers parked right behind our row, so we couldn't even get out. So we had to stay in the parking lot for another
Yeah.
hour or so. So it worked out perfect. But yeah, the golf itself was fun. I was playing with the Plum God, and he had
Oh,
like three
nice.
birdies by himself. I think he said
Damn.
his best score was like 85, and he had three self birdies.
Sandbag.
Carried my ass around the course. I think I made like a couple putts or something, but I mean, when you hit it to 6 feet, like, uh,
Yeah.
uh, and so I didn't play particularly well, but it's kind of funny when you play captains. You could either it either gives you confidence in your game because like there's less pressure to hit a good shot,
Yeah.
or like if you're not playing well, you're like fuck because you don't use your shots, but you're like, well, I probably would have scrambled pretty good there. Like my short game was still good, but I'm like I probably would have still got a par, but I feel like an asshole because I hit into the bunker, you know. So
Yeah.
it was the second option for me. I played like an asshole for captains, but I didn't, you know, probably would have played pretty well. I still can't hit my new driver. I think it's a little maybe too QI. Not a
Yeah.
little. I'm more of a G guy, you know, more of a gay than
Yeah.
a
Then a Q.
than a Q.
Yeah.
So I still can't hit that thing, which kind of sucks. But yeah, that wasn't ideal.
Dude,
But
the
it
one
was
thing
only
I
what
noticed,
$900.
yeah, right. The one thing I noticed, man, is, and I don't know if it's just like inconsistency or just like just not having confidence. Like I just don't hit the ball long anymore. Like, I used to be pretty long, I feel
Yeah,
like. And I mean,
yeah,
I'm
for sure.
still probably longer than most, but like my drives were topping out. Like I'd poke one and I feel like it's good and be like 280, 275. And I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, I used to be able to hit it up over 300 pretty consistently. But I don't know.
yeah.
That was probably once I stopped topping the ball after about the fifth or sixth hole. My driver was actually pretty solid most of the day after that. But God, it was just like, I think the big thing is like, I couldn't hit a fucking green to save my life. And when you're not hitting
Mm,
greens and you got to scramble every hole, like,
yeah,
it's
it's tough.
tough, man.
It wears. You can do it for a couple holes, but
Yeah.
once it's in
You
your
do it like
head, it
every fucking
starts
hole.
getting
You hit like
tough. Yeah,
four greens out of 18, and
yeah,
like you're having to hit 10-foot putts to say par. It's like, fuck, dude, this is a grind. So
yeah,
hopefully I clean it up before Hicks vs. Hacks, because pretty sure you're probably going to be my partner. So you're not going to want me
yeah,
out there slapping it
yeah. We
around.
can't. Hopefully, I'll play a little better by then too.
All right. All
Yeah, it's
right.
tough. Yeah. I don't know. Dude, I feel the same way about the distance. Like, man, my distance used to be way easier to come by. Now I feel like I'm like over swinging to try
Yeah.
to like
Where's
hit
old,
the same
dude?
distance. I don't think I'm firing my legs and hips the way I
It's all
used to.
arms,
And
all upper
my
body.
arms are getting like bigger and fatter, but and like not as
Yeah.
fluid. You know, it's like I'm getting like stiff and rigid, so I'm
Yeah.
swinging harder, and like it's actually making it worse. And like, yeah, it's kind of why I bought this new driver too, because I'm like, all right, I'm putting too much spin on my old one. And it's like, nah, I just
You just suck.
fucking suck.
You just suck. That's all. It's way easier if
I'm
you just
starting to,
cope with it.
yeah, but like the I've been reading about needing to like, you know, if you put like if you say you suck, you're gonna suck. So now I'm like, damn it. My whole stick is to say I suck, but am I putting bad vibes out into the universe to where, you know,
Maybe
of course, you know, now I'm like, well, I can't say I'm good
you
because
have a
then I'll
negative
suck
aura about
more.
yourself.
And do I have a negative aura right now? I don't know what's going on. But if I say
you
positive things, then that doesn't work either.
you
If
need to
I'm like,
stop
I'm good at
reading.
golf,
That's your problem. You're
maybe that's the
reading.
problem. I gotta quit reading. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
thinking too much. I need to get back to not thinking.
Yeah.
That's when I was good at golf, is when I just didn't think about anything.
Young,
You know,
dumb.
dumb.
That's when we were
Yeah,
best.
you just black out.
Yeah.
Not like from alcohol, just literally like black out
Well,
your brain.
from
We'll do a
alcohol
little bit
too
of both, but
sometimes. Yeah.
yeah,
Did you did you watch any of the players over the weekend? I feel like it was a crazy weekend, man. We had a lot going
yeah,
on. I had a lot going on between golf and on Saturday, like St. Patrick's Day festivities. That started at like 10 in the morning and for us. So we were out and about like all day, and then Sunday, shit, man, I was gone playing golf from like 9 to almost 4 o'clock, it seems. So there was
yeah,
I didn't watch shit, honestly. I watched, I think, Friday afternoon, and that's it.
yeah. I watched Thursday, Friday, missed Saturday because I was golfing, and
Mhm.
then I did watch all of Sunday.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so Saturday was wild because Xander made that huge move, and Clark had been way ahead. So then Xander
Yeah.
was up there. Scottie was, kind of
Lingering, man. He's a lingerer.
lingering Saturday, and then Sunday morning, our buddy, what's his face, wrote in our group chat like, "No chance Xander wins. He blows it every time. He's such a loser." I was like, "Damn, that was harsh," but I was like, I think he might get this, and then sure enough,
Yeah.
like you just see Scotty creeping up. You hold out for eagle, and you're like, "Oh fuck, here he comes!" And he throwing like birdie. You're just like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
And then he's just see Xander was playing good. Xander was Wyndham Clark was playing good too. And then like the back nine, they both just kind of fell off for a bit. And then they tried to make a run there on 17, 18, but Scotty was in there, 20 under, and they were they
Yeah.
Clark
He's been
fell back
incredible, dude.
to like 17 under. And then he made a run back. And then Xander had a couple just bad bogeys there coming down the stretch, and then he birdied what was it, 16, and had a chance on 17 and 18 too. But 18 he
Yeah.
fucked up his approach, but he had a chance there to tie. It's kind of shocked neither of them tied, and then I'm sure everyone's seen the Wyndham Clark lip out on 18.
Yeah, that was insane, dude. I don't like
That was nuts.
that looked like it touched the bottom of the cup. It went in so much. So yeah, but that dude's Scheffler's been incredible, man. Ever since he made that switch to the mallet putter, like that's been a big change for him. And I mean, he was obviously already a stud. He's been number one in the world for how long now? I mean, over a year consecutive, it seems like. So, probably stay that way. Like, obviously, Rahm's not getting points, so you don't have to worry about him. And I don't even know who number 3 is right now. Like, Wyndham was 5 going into the week. I don't know if he jumped up or what, but yeah, man, he's been incredible. I mean, him and Wyndham went 1-2 in back-to-back weeks, and I saw some nerd on Twitter saying like he went back 50 years of tournaments and couldn't find anybody, and then it turned out, I guess it was like over 50 years ago, it was Arnie and somebody else or some shit, I don't fucking know, did it, but that's kind of a surprising stat. Oh yeah, Rory's dumbass. I forgot about him. He's second in the world now. Rahm's third. Wyndham jumped up to 4th, and Xander jumped up to 5th. Yeah, Xander's 5th in the world now. So that's without very many wins. When was the last time he won? But
18 months?
Something. I don't know. It feels like it's been a while. But
maybe more than that. Might be.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's catching Scotty anytime soon. I mean, he's gonna be the
Xander's
favorite.
got a lot of runner-ups since then.
Yeah.
It is weird for a guy to be that good at golf and with multiple wins be like that terrible at winning golf tournaments. It's wild.
Especially big ones.
He got 7 career wins, but he's still,
and like Olympic gold and like you'd think I mean, he's always he's always up there. But
2022.
Yeah. So here, this is probably a bad take. I'll preface it with that. But one thing I noticed watching Friday, they cut away to every single group playing 17. And they would show, even if they had already played, they'd go back and they'd show all 3 guys' shots because they were playing threesomes. Like, it seemed like overkill, man. I don't know. Like 17, it's a cool hole and it's a cool fucking island green gimmick and shit like that. But like, it's not. I mean, it is an island green, but it's still just like a fucking pitching wedge shot. Like all these guys should do pretty well hitting into it. It's not like it's an island green. You would think. I know. And I know a lot of balls go in the water, but I don't know. It's just something I was like watching. I was like, God, we got to watch somebody else on fucking 17 again. Like, there's other cool holes on this course. 18, I think 18 is a better hole than 17, honestly. But I don't know.
Well, I think that's the intriguing part of 17 is that it looks, objectively, distance-wise, it's an easy hole, but it
Yeah.
still fucking plays hard. There's
Well,
so many
and
balls in the water. Like Wyndham Clark on Saturday, that's when he fucked up. He hit a ball in the water. He chunked his
yeah,
ball straight to the water. So you just
the
miss it.
hardest part
Like,
in the past has been that like the rough around the green was so short that they'd zip balls off the green into the water. But I don't know if it rained or what. But on Thursday and Friday, it was like tall, shaggy rough. So they'd spin one down and fucking it would just get stuck in the rough. Like it wouldn't zip off
yeah.
the green into the water. So I don't know. Maybe that's a bad take, but I was just like, damn, dude, another fucking group on 17. Like, show some other. I think part of it might have been just like, oh, fucking nobodies, dude. Like, I don't want to see some of these fucking jackasses play. Honestly, if I'm being honest, like, oh, fucking sweet Troy Merritt and JT Poston, cool.
Yeah. I mean, in a normal tournament, when they cut to a rando like that, you think something's good's gonna happen there, and then it's just like them hitting
Yeah,
to the middle of the green. So I get
yeah.
that point of it.
I
You're
think
like, oh,
that,
what the
yeah,
fuck was
maybe that, yeah.
that?
I think maybe that's what it
But
was. Like, oh, something's gonna happen here. It's like, nope, just a stock
no, just a
shot right
nice
into the middle
safe
of
shot.
the. Yeah, yeah. No, but Scheffler's on a tear. I mean, that's back to back. So in 2 weeks, he's won what, $8.6 million in the last 2 weeks. Must be
Yeah,
nice. That's
must be
fucking
nice to be
sick.
Ted Scott. You
Yeah,
go from
right.
Bubba to Scotty. How do you manage that?
I know.
What an upgrade.
I
Well,
mean,
shit. When
if
he was
he
with Bubba, Bubba was winning, but Bubba's supposedly an asshole. So
douchebag, he seems like a
you go from
douchebag.
because there was I mean, there's multiple videos of Bubba just like chewing his ass out too.
Yeah,
Like what the fuck was that club? Like
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
pretty sure you just chunked that Bubba. Like
yeah. Yeah, right.
so
No,
to go
yeah. I
from
mean,
that to Scotty, it's like the best golfer in the world, but also like the nicest guy. You
yeah.
know, it's like that
And
must
if
be
he's
nice.
making like the minimum 10% clip, which I'm sure he's making more than that, he banked what of almost $1 million at 10% clip in two
In the
weeks.
last 2 weeks, he made more
Yeah.
money than Rory. I saw that today. He's
That's
literally made
hilarious.
more. I think
Yeah,
so he's made like 850,000, and Rory's made like 750.
that's funny. Did you see? I thought it was funny. So prior to the tournament, Justin Thomas said, they asked him, "Hey, there's no live guys here." Blah blah blah. He's like, "Well, when I win this week, I'm not putting an asterisk next to my name." And then one of the live teams, I don't remember which team it was, quote tweeted it with a pair of scissors. It's just like you got fucking cut. You got fucking cut, dude.
Nice,
So you can't jump out and
nice.
say that and then just fucking miss the cut. And maybe because I picked him last week, I was happy to see that. Like fuck him. You fucking my shit up, dude. Fucking up my fantasy. Fucking up pod picks. Fucking up my gambling accounts.
Yeah, I
It,
did put money on JT. I did like a FanDuel fantasy thing,
yeah,
and
I haven't done that. I haven't done DFS
I
golf in a
picked I
while.
picked JT, and I like looked at it on Sunday. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I did that. It's like, why the
Yeah,
fuck did I pick JT? Well, he's playing. He was coming in hot
he
and
was.
playing pretty
He
good, and
yeah
yeah, he sucked. He killed
yeah
my team.
he was terrible.
What's up with like
Um,
a lot of the legacy guys have been sucking, dude? Like Rory,
Spieth.
JT, Spieth, Ricky, that whole crew, man. I don't know if they got too famous or
I don't know,
I
or
don't
there's
know.
just younger, better guys now.
Yeah, but they're not old, and they were the young good
No, but
guys.
like,
But then they just never got. They kind
I
of.
mean, they're not old, but like, think of it like
I feel like they made it.
Xander, Wyndham, Victor Hovland, like all these guys are. I mean, Rory's still second, obviously, but I mean, all those guys, I would put ahead of like JT and Spieth and Ricky.
Yeah, for sure. Now, but
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
it's not like they're still in their primes, though. You know what I mean?
true.
It's not like they've aged out to
And
where.
there's more There's just so much more competition. I think. I don't know. Maybe they're putting too much
Yes,
pressure on
I
themselves.
agree. But their games have also fallen off. It's
Yeah.
not just like all these other guys are better. Like they've gotten worse.
Yeah, true. Did you see your guy Tiger over the weekend? Nice
In the
trip to the
Bahamas,
Bahamas.
yeah, just a nice little trip, probably at the
Yeah.
Atlantis.
I'm sure he wasn't doing anything important, right?
No,
Nah, not meeting with the guy that runs the PIF.
you
What do
know
you
what's
think?
funny? I was like, this motherfucker just started live. All he wanted to do was play a golf round with Tiger. Tiger probably told him to fuck off. So he's like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll start.
Yeah, fuck you. I'll start my own league.
Yeah. Well, it's apparently, yeah. So it's Tiger, that Piff guy, and John Henry from the
The guy that owns the Red Sox.
yeah, but he's the big the SSG investor,
Yeah.
or one of them,
Yeah.
and
I mean, they weren't down there for no
so apparently they
reason.
were meeting, right? Well, they were playing golf,
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, hopefully they work something out. I don't know, like I'm tired.
Maybe.
Like they need to work something out where you can go. The live guys can just play events or whatever. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
They can play whatever event they're qualified for, I guess. Like if they can
Yeah.
qualify for events or if they could get a sponsor exemption. Um,
At this point, it just seems kind of like, I don't know, like the PGA's dug in because like they're playing some of the guys that are playing DP events. Some, I mean, then like the other guys are just playing Asian tour events. But in the Asian tour, like ran by, aren't they all like in cahoots all the tours? Like
I don't know.
ran by, I don't know, but I know like the PGA and the DP World Tour over the past couple of years have like formed a partnership. So it's like,
Right.
why are some of these guys, and it's guys that used to play on DP, so I'm sure they have prior exemptions. I don't know if it went to the courts or whatever, and they're like, hey, if they earned an exemption, like that shit's still good. I don't know what it was, but some of them are playing over there, so who knows? Yeah, but they need to get the shit figured out because all these stories that are just amounting to nothing. It's fucking irritating, honestly.
I would assume, I mean, if Tiger's meeting with them, it's, I would say, a positive sign for them to work something out.
Yeah,
Because at that point, I would assume
it's not. Yeah.
Jay has been talking to him,
Mm-hmm.
and my guess is they're like, all right, well, Tiger's a big holdup here. Let's get him on board, or let's get him to agree to certain
Mm-hmm.
things, parameters that we're talking about. Because there's no PGA Tour without Tiger, so you can't move
Yeah.
on without his approval. So Jay's
Mm-hmm.
probably negotiated some semblance, an outline of whatever the agreement's going to be, and they probably went to go talk it out with Tiger.
Yeah. I mean, Rory's already changed his
Or
course. Some of the other guys, though, they're not. They're not
well, they were
changing their
talking shit.
thoughts on it.
Xander. So I put money on Xander this week because he was like actually said some real shit. He's like, I don't know if Jay's doing a good job. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust him yet. I was like, hell yeah, I like that. So I put some money on Xander. I was hoping he won on Saturday, but or Sunday. But so the other option could be, which is very plausible, like Jay fucking up again. So maybe there's like, fuck Jay,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna go the other route. We're gonna go talk to Tiger directly, and then Tiger
Mm-hmm.
can fucking make shit happen. So I think either way, it seems like there's gonna be some sort of path forward. I can't imagine at this point. Well, I mean, whatever, but I would assume that this is a positive direction to bring the leagues to have. I don't know, together. Seems like they're still going to operate separately, but
Yeah.
there's going to be some sort of agreement where it's not like,
It's not
you
gonna be
know,
so cut hard and dry. Like it's
yeah,
just gonna
yeah,
be.
yeah.
Yeah. Nah, and that's how it should be. I don't know. I mean,
Mhm.
aren't golfers in their big argument is like we're independent contractors, we're not employees of the PGA Tour,
Right.
so they should be allowed to kind of do whatever they want. But whatever, we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have some news by like the Masters or something. That'd be sweet. I don't know. They
Yeah.
might. They might not want to do that though, right before the Masters, because they don't want that to take away from the Masters. Augusta wouldn't want that. So we got what, three more weeks till the Masters, I think. So that's awesome. That's so awesome. That's how you know it's like
3 more weeks.
we're in it now. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Well, I'm glad it's golf season because the rest of, baseball's starting up, which is good, but dude, the basketball is just, dagger after dagger. The Wizards are the worst team in the league. Virginia's the most embarrassing fucking college basketball team in the goddamn world. That was so embarrassing. I need something to take my mind off it. And now we're in the thick of golf season. And opening day for baseball was this morning. They started doing this weird shit where they do a staggered opening day, and they're like in Korea. Baseball just can't be any dumber. They run their first opening day a 6 a.m. Eastern game in South Korea.
Yep, I bet on it. Didn't hit.
MLB might
be home run.
The only league dumber than golf, man.
Yeah.
Well, Ohtani, he's going to have to play his way out because you see the news about him?
Yeah, his agent stole or not his agent, his interpreter. How does an interpreter have access to bank accounts? Stole $5 million to pay off the
interpreter said some shit that they moved like $4.5 million of Ohtani's contract into like a sports book or something. And then Ohtani fired him and said, "No, you stole that money." So I wonder what's going on there. Ohtani's the Japanese Pete Rose, maybe. He's gonna have to play his way out of this shit. I don't know. I was reading it right before we hopped on, so I'd like to look a little more into that. But yeah, so Ohtani's like, "No, that's not what happened. And I fired him because he stole my money." So I don't know. Seems a little fishy.
Interesting.
Yeah, seems a little bit fishy. Does baseball ever not just have like fucking full on drama? It's never about baseball. It's always about the other shit. Right. Steroids, shit like that. Aroldis Chapman honking his mom's boobs on Instagram. Ohtani, who knows what's going on with that? So,
taking speed.
Yeah, it's never about the game. Never about the 162 games they play. Yeah. Well, we got one last tournament of the Florida Swing this week, the Valspar. It's actually still a pretty good field, even though it's not a signature event. You got some pretty good names in there. Your boy Xander's definitely the heavy favorite. I saw him at plus 700 on ESPN. I don't know what he is on FanDuel. I know you go through FanDuel.
Plus 650 on FanDuel.
Yeah, so
as we were just talking about, he hadn't won in 2 years. That's an insane number for Xander.
I know. Well, especially with the other names like Burns, I saw he was the second favorite, and he won this tournament twice. He was back-to-back winner until going into last year, so trying to three-peat. So, like, you'd think it'd be a little closer. And you got JT, Spieth, and Harmon. Yeah, JT, Spieth, Harmon, Burns, Xander, the top 5 betting favorites. Those are some good names. You saw some other good names. You got like Sungjae and Finau and Nick Taylor. And like you got some good names this week for sure. One thing, did you know? Maybe I'm dumb. I heard this week. Did you know Xander is short for Alexander? Were you aware of that?
Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought his name was just fucking Xander.
Yeah, well, yeah, I had no idea. No, yeah, that's a weird.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of anyone going by Xander.
It's Alex. You call him Alex. You don't call him Xander. Yeah, I heard that on.
That's my thought. I thought it was like some French thing because he's like half French.
Yeah. No, I heard that. I heard that on PMT this week.
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
heard that too. I saw that clip. I thought I thought they were just like fucking around.
no. They looked it up and they're like, yeah, no, his name is fucking Alexander. I was like, what?
Well, that
But
explains everything.
Alex Shoffley, that doesn't sound as cool as Xander.
No, Xander's like a badass name. Like I think that's
Yeah.
cool, but not.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That blew
I
my
don't know it
mind,
even. I don't even
man.
know. Alexander, Xander. Yeah, I
Makes
mean, I guess
sense.
that's cool,
Fucking
but like,
makes sense,
shit,
doesn't it?
dude. Yeah, but I feel like you gotta just. I don't know. I
Mind
don't even
fuck.
know what to say.
Total mind fuck. Yeah. No, this is a good tourney though. I mean, it's a Innisbrook. What's it, the Copperhead course or whatever? So it's where they return it every year, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
I'll probably be I'm trying to think this weekend, March Madness. I don't know. I'm so I'm so down on basketball right now after last night. I'm sure I'll change my tune going into the weekend, but I'm real sour on basketball right now. So as of now, I'm not watching college basketball. I'm sure that'll change. I haven't even filled out bracket. I'm like, I'm not filling out bracket. Fuck
I got
this.
one.
Yeah, I haven't done any.
Might do another
Game,
tonight.
games are about to start, man. So if I want to do one, I need to get it in. But yeah, I'll probably tune in a little
We got
bit.
Longwood. Longwood's playing Friday night,
Oh yeah,
brother.
so you got a little sweat on this, huh? Who are they
Yeah, we got to
playing?
play fucking Houston. Houston's
Fucking
one
that.
of the favorites with UConn. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
UConn.
Never fucking fails, man. Never fails. Hell yeah. Well, we got March Madness this weekend. So keep
Oh
keep
yeah.
one eye on
Go
that, one eye
Wood.
on the
Go Wood.
golf. Yep.
I
A lot
saw a
of bets.
stat on
Go ahead.
Reddit. Did
And
you
I
see
already know where you're going.
the
Yeah.
stat on Reddit where it's like Oral Roberts beat I don't know.
Yeah.
There's been
all
like
the
15 or 16 seasons of one in a row. 3 in a row. It's like Oral Roberts.
Oral Roberts, Fairleigh Dickinson,
Fairleigh Dickinson and St.
and
Peters.
Peters. Now you have
Peters, yeah.
Longwood.
Longwood, baby. So we got a
Yeah.
chance.
Sprinkle a little bit on it. I'm sure it's like plus like 2,000
Yeah,
or something.
it's plus 3,000, but you
Oh,
can't bet on
nice.
them because they're
Oh,
Virginia school.
fuck. Yeah. The stupidest law in the world.
Yeah.
Stupidest law in the
Yeah, I
world.
was psyched. I saw promo guy bet it out as like FanDuel had like I think it was either a free bet or like profit boost.
Mm-hmm.
And he tweeted out to bet on Longwood plus 3,000 just because it was like I think they have the longest odds to win a game. So it
Yeah.
was like it's basically like it's EV to bet like the longest odds when you have a free bet, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
or no sweat bet, I guess. So
Nice.
that'd be fucking dope.
Yeah.
Obviously, second time in the tournament.
Can't do it
but
here.
never won a game. Might have to
Drive up to
travel to West
DC.
Virginia.
Or West Virginia, yeah, I guess that is probably closer. But well, there's gonna be a lot of bets going around for sure. I mean, these first weekend of March Madness, it's got to be like the most money cycling through Vegas out of any like 4 days. I mean, it's got to be more bets going around than the Super Bowl, I would think.
I was gonna say, I bet the Super Bowl's higher, like volume, but as far as like the whole tournament, it's got to be March Madness.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm sure we'll be throwing some bets around.
Shit, that's tomorrow.
Yeah, it starts tomorrow.
I get paid
today
tomorrow,
when people.
hopefully.
Nice, perfect.
Or today, yeah.
Perfect timing. Speaking of bets, we can hit some bets. We're on an all-time cold streak.
I am on, especially.
It's bad. It's getting bad.
You're still plus units, right?
Oh yeah, barely.
Barely.
I'm still up.
I'm in a Bruno
You're in
Mars hole here.
purgatory. Yeah, you're somebody's gonna come beat your legs with a baseball bat if you keep doing
I
it.
am unbelievable. It's It's beyond like funny at this point. It's just like I don't even know if it's embarrassing anymore. It's just like, holy shit, dude. Like,
Yeah. I mean, golf's incredibly hard to pick a winner.
I feel like last year though, I had a few, and even if I didn't hit like on the podcast, I would hit in fantasy.
And now it's,
And
yeah.
now, man, I got nothing. I used to have like a bit of a gut feeling, and it would be like because I watch every week and know who's playing well, and like, all right, look up the odds, look up the power rankings, who plays well here, and it's like, dude, I got fucking nothing going on right now. Like, I don't know if my
Yeah.
brain. I think my brain doesn't work anymore. Might have to get that
Probably not.
Neuralink. Yeah, it's getting bad. Everything sucks, and I don't know.
Maybe get on some like mushrooms, like the not psilocybin, but like lion's mane or something. They say that's a real it cleans your brain out.
Yeah, something like that,
Call up
or
Jake
both.
Plummer.
Yeah,
Or both. But
yeah,
the bet I went with Sung Jae to be the top Asian finisher. It was plus 140, and I was looking at him in top 20, and that was plus 150. But then I dropped this down, and as top Asian, he's one of six Asians playing this week. So he only has to beat five other guys to be a top
my
20.
other
I mean,
Kim's.
you got Kevin Yu, Rio Huso. I don't even know how to say that fucking name. We're just gonna stop here before I butcher it. He's got five other Asians to beat. But in top 20, I mean, you got to be one of, I mean, there's 155 guys in the field. So I was just thinking, I mean, at pretty much the same odds, get him at
Yeah,
top Asian. None of the guys playing are really huge names. I mean, you got SH Kim. He's not even the good Kim, man. You got Tom Kim,
right,
Siwoo Kim. He's a discount
Michael.
Kim. So,
Yeah,
yeah. So, yeah, Sung Jae plus 140, top Asian.
nice,
Sweet.
like that. I got
Yeah.
Tony Finau plus 2,800. Another terrible pick. uh, don't bet it. Definitely not going to win.
Yeah.
Just a god awful.
Damn.
No, I was
Yeah, you
thinking.
know.
Tony's always good. He's awesome tee to green. Maybe he'll switch to a mallet putter like Scotty. I think he already has a mallet putter, but maybe he'll get a
Mhm.
bigger, even bigger mallet. Just keep getting a
Bigger
bigger
and
size.
bigger.
But I don't know. He's always hot. He's always going to make birdies. Um, and I, he's plus 2,800, so I like the good value there. I mean, there's big guys in the field, but not anybody that scares me away from
Yeah.
Tony. And I think he's kind of due. Like, um, I don't know. I just feeling like he's got to get hot with the putter at some point and take a long shot. This is the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always going to be. He's
Well,
always going to give you a chance to green. So
for
hoping
sure.
the putter gets hot and he'll be up
For
there. Give
sure.
us a
He
chance.
definitely seems due. It feels like it's been a while. So
Yeah,
let's go, Tony. I always like watching Tony, especially when he's on. I mean,
yeah,
he mashes. He's fun to watch. So that should be a good one. And like we were saying, I mean, Xander being that heavy a favorite, there's like no value there. And then
can't go
everybody
Xander.
else just kind of falls in line, you know?
I like that Sam Burns pick you're talking about, and then uh last year's winner Taylor Moore's plus 7,000. I mean,
Huh.
yeah, I haven't really heard much of him this year.
Yeah.
Um, but I feel like, I mean, if this is a course that Burns has won back to back, maybe it's one of those courses that certain people just like. Adam Shank got second last year, but had like a 54-hole lead. He's got big odds. So there's some value picks you can throw in there as well for sure. Bryce Garnett, who just won the other week, the Puerto Rico Open, plus
Mm-hmm.
25,000. I mean,
Wow.
there's probably some big like there's some guys you can make some money off this week for sure. But
Hell yeah.
Adam Shanks plus 7,000 as well, actually. I don't
Nice.
know. Your boy Akshay Bhatia plus 9,000.
Yeah.
He's due for a
He
win.
Yeah, he played well last week until the weekend, so he'll he was playing well, I think, until like late Friday actually. But yeah, man, we'll have to. We need to hit something here, so
Yeah.
get on some kind of roll. I need to stay in the positives. You need to get in the positives. Maybe both these will hit. You never know. But all right, man. Well, we want to thank everyone for listening. Um, subscribe to the pod, share the pod, rate it 5 stars. Check us out on our socials at Fairway Pod on Twitter, at Ling in the Fairway Pod on Instagram, and check out the YouTube channel. Just search Ling in the Fairway Podcast. Subscribe, give us a thumbs up, share, do whatever you got to do. Thank y'all.
See y'all.